We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Knights and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Babe Ruth is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Into the box now, George Brett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ruth was born in Maryland. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Mejia finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Greg Maddux will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a 20-game winner from last season, and that's not an easy thing to do. He was really good from the beginning of the year all the way through the last month of the season. We'll see if he can have back-to-back years like he did last season.
Now batting, Dante Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened. and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 2-2 offering sent out to straightaway center field. Under it is Andrew, and that'll be out number 2. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Tony Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. We're playing 11, 1-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Playing 2-2.
Still even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. Morgan is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 5.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
To the plate now, Johnny Bench. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in, Fred McGriff. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's wide, 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Junior ranges back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
The third baseman, Matt.
And this will be fouled away. In his career, Chapman comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now at the plate, Dwight Evans, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Dwight Evans.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 31. Greg Maddux.
Standing in now, Greg Maddux. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tony.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from 3rd to score.
Stepping in, George Brett. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Andrew Jones. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Indiana is on top 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Babe Ruth. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Dante Bichette, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Evans is there for it to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Morgan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ground ball right side. Perez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Digging in now, Johnny Bench. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Calhoun. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Fred McGriff. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. McGriff A 36-year-old veteran. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
This is skied into short left center. Junior's coming in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes Junior. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Grounded to the right, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Next to the Cardinals.
Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Striding into the box, Dwight Evans. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Dwight Evans.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hut one.
Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 31.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Greg Maddux, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up in there. A base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Popped up. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Striding in, Brandon Lau. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. That misses. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Babe Ruth, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2.
Ball 3.
Dante Bichette would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Andrew Jones is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Joe Morgan stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Knights are out in front here, 2-0. At the plate, Dante Bichette. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2 balls and a strike to count. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Full count now, 3-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throwing to second. The throw pulls him off the bag. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready once again, Fred McGriff. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Calhoun has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Dwight Evans. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Jose Iglesias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Lau's got it, and the inning is over.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
No.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
On the ground to third. Brett has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
No.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Adam Kolarek is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Lolo Sanchez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Now playing lefty, batting 8.
New inning set to get underway and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Greg Maddux. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Wow, ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
In now, Tony Gwynn, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in, George Brett. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Brett isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. Sanchez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indiana is out in front, 3-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lolo Sanchez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Francisco.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Evans has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dante.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dante Bichette. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Right to Iglesias. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Andrew Miller answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Miller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there, 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the 0-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Ryan Stanek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Johnny Bench. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Johnny Bench.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
0-1, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Griffey Jr. is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in once again, Fred McGriff. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, White Evans. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. John Franco comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Franco.
The Cardinals number 4 hitter, Tony Perez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Chapman goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Number 29 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Indiana led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Greg Maddux earns his first win of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Babe Ruth pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. John Franco hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.